Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Johnny Cash. I'm all dressed in black today, Gorger 2005, welcoming each and every one of you to the channel today. We're doing a short, abbreviated stream. I'm wearing still my clothes that I had from ringing bells today, because we're supposed to wear all black on our ringing Sundays. So here I am, all dressed in jet black sweater, jet black shirt, my trousers, even my shoes, even my socks. But we don't need to go into that much detail. Too much information, I know. But thanks everybody for coming in, spending time with the old fart today. And I'm trying like heck to figure out what's causing the notification sounds. I think it's Discord, but I thought I had those sounds turned off. That every time something pops up in Discord, I'm supposed to not be getting any more sounds. So I got to try to figure that out, or else maybe I just shut off Discord altogether. In fact, that might be my best bet. Let me go ahead and take Discord down and see if that helps with the but-up sound that likes to pop up in there. But anyway, here's what we got going on today. We're going to take a look at the three teams, including the sadly predicted case of my Flames and Diamond that I predicted yesterday has come to fruition. They did get relegated, but not by very, very much. That still doesn't matter. It's like horseshoes and hand grenades. Close kind of doesn't count. You know, you kind of have to hit the target. So the look will be at the three teams doing looks at the postseason post-mortems. We do still have a playoff push going, and that's with my theme team. So if EVC and NYC is in the chat right now, wait a minute, I took down Discord, and the notifications are still coming. That sound is still there. That's annoying as hell. Bear with me a second here. I got to figure out what's going on here. Okay, can't be that. Can't be that. It's not Facebook. Huh. I don't know what's going on here, folks. So anyway, long way around the horn. Let's see. Hang on just a second. I'm going to look in one more place. Okay, maybe it's here. Because I'm trying to get rid of all of those. Yeah, that. I'm going to have to try to figure it out maybe some other time. We're only going to be on for about an hour today anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. If you guys can live with it, I guess I can too. So even though it's annoying as all hell. So anyway, we'll take a look at the Flames first. We'll take a look at the theme team second. Then we'll take a look at my bronze packs only team next. And maybe do some historical happenings and that sort of thing. And at the end of the stream today, at the end of our hour or hour and 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, we're going to be finding somebody to raid into. And I think already it's going to be Nersha Banco, because he is scheduled to be on come 5 o'clock today. So anyway, we will be doing a raid at the end of this. But even before we get to the raid, we are going to have a giveaway of 25 standard packs that some lucky person in the chat today. We have 53 people in chat right now. We're going to be giving away 25 packs to one of you good folks, and we'll see how that all works out in due time. But in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and take a quick look at my Diamond soon to be not diamond team. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, and I'm in the wrong OTP account anyway, so I need to hurry up and get that one fixed, because this is my theme team that's actually doing all right in their playoff push. So let me get myself another Ace of Irons spammed up here, and then we'll jump out of here and we'll go back to the main team, my Flames, and see what's cooking with them. Okay. Yeah, right. Because I didn't have very much time after we got back home just a few moments ago. I had to try to pull together a stream very, very quickly, so I was a little bit ill prepared, and those offbeat sounds are kind of messing me up. But I'll figure them out in time for Wednesday's stream. Okay, I've got me some Ace of Bronze I need to spam. So let's get to that. And now we'll jump in and see the sad but true tale of my Flames. Okay. It looks like we've picked up 8 packs today already while I was gone. The tournaments that I fired up before I left home seem to have brought me 8 more packs that I was not expecting. Let me double check something real quick. Because if it's not Discord that's doing that, it's something else. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I picked up another 8 packs. I'm sitting on 41 on the Flames right now. So that's a pretty good start. And then I'll pick up some more drops today, both from affiliate streams and also from the official channel. DishNet34 has already promised that he's going to be broadcasting for, at least this time, for the final time in Perfect Team 23, he will be broadcasting the Perfect League World Series. So that's coming up later on tonight. I'd be starting to watch, say, about 6:30, 6:15, quarter to 7, somewhere in that neck of the woods. That's when you need to be on the official channel to start getting some more drops from them. And like I said, once we're done with this stream today, we're going to be running over into, I believe, Nurshabenko, because he's scheduled to be on later on this afternoon. And the last I heard, he was going to be on. So anyway, we'll have that to look forward to, plus the 25 standard pack giveaway. Done talking about the future. Let's go ahead and see. 70-92 is what my Flames ended up. We were in a division of death, quite admittedly. The Cleveland Spiders, 2-time Diamond champs. There's Luke 1111 and his 3-time Diamond champs, the Sheffield Blue Owls. There's my first drop that just hit. Okay. The Kitchener Panthers have won Diamond once. So there were 6 Diamond championships sitting inside of my division. No wonder I'm on the frickin' bottom. Okay. 27 games out of the lead. But the Cleveland Spiders ended up winning the division. T. Lasco is their manager. There's Luke 1111's team, otherwise known as Andy G, inside of OOTP. And Tyrion has the Kitchener Panthers. Those 3 Diamond champs, one of them did not make the playoffs this year. So these 2 teams are moving on to the playoffs. We might take a chance and take a look at the playoff tree once we are done lamenting how badly my Flames did this season. But I'll tell you what, they gave it a game try. I figured early on that things weren't going to be so good, so I decided to try to have some fun with my lineup. And what did I try to do with my lineup? Let's see. I ended up taking out my other catcher, My other catcher was Mickey Cochran. I took him out and put JB in his place. Johnny Bench came in. I did not have that JB card yet. I ended up buying him and getting him on the team. Okay, so JB was on the team. Another card that I picked up that I did not have before, up here at the very, very top, leading the team in hitting, Peter Edward Rose, graduate of Cincinnati Western Hills High School, a homer if ever there was one. But Pete Rose was one of the additions that I got in and brought in with the large amount of treasury that I had. I'm starting to build that treasury back up again, so I'm getting loaded for bear for when I go back to gold next season. How badly was I in there? Oh, I also moved Joey Votto in, so it's kind of a Reds love fest. I did not move Little Joe Morgan in because Rod Carew has been acquitting himself extremely well at second base, so I did not have an excuse to do that. But I may end up doing it for next season just for grins and giggles. Give Mr. Carew a rest and bring little Joe Morgan in and see how he can do. And there's our first ad break coming up. We're going to be taking ad breaks every 20 minutes, I think, or so today. So I can get 3 ad breaks in before the hour is through. So let's go ahead and take ad break number 1, and we will be right back after this word from our sponsors. Please hang on. It'll only be a minute. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, I think we are back from our break because I can hear the pretzel music coming back in. So I believe that we are all set here. At least I hope so. There was a little technical issue that took place in the background, but that's okay. Okay, we are in here. You see the fun that I had. I brought in some Reds. I brought in Joey Votto. I brought in Ken Griffey Jr. was already here. I brought in Pete Rose. I brought in Johnny Bench. And I also brought in a ringer for center field. I went out and bought me a Tris Speaker. Okay? So Tris Speaker did a little bit, he didn't do too badly for himself. He was one of the last ones that I pulled into this mix. And he came in maybe a little bit too late to help the Flames get over the hump. How close were they to getting over the hump? Look right here, no closer than this, okay? The sim is coming in. I was only 1 game away from escape. 1 silly little game away from escaping the drop zone. See there, 70 and 92. And look at 2 teams outside of here, 71 and 91. That was 1 game of difference. The last team in relegation here, the Grit Dimitri Park, they had the same record. But I looked at the tiebreakers with these other guys up here. And I had the tiebreaker in all three cases. In all three cases, if I had won one more ball game and lost one less, I would be back in Diamond tomorrow morning. But anyway, I don't, as I said before, I've been in Diamond 39 of the past 41 seasons. I don't think I have anything left to prove here except to maybe make a trip to Perfect League, but that's another story. So the Flames will be in gold starting tomorrow morning. I've already said so much in the Discord OOTP, what is it, Perfect Team 23 Diamond chat. Already bade them a fond farewell and said I'll be back as soon as I can, and that's what I intend to do. So I'm going to go down and chat it up in gold for hopefully only one season, and then work my way back up to Diamond. But this coming season is going to be the last full season of the game cycle. That is, I should say, the live game cycle for this particular iteration of Perfect Team. That starting on Tuesday the 21st, I will be turning on, or at least that's what the plan is, I'll be turning on the Fast Spring version of OOTP 24, and I'll be taking off and getting into the entry pool and getting ready to start up a rookie league, which I believe would start the Monday after, if I have my facts straight. At least trying to remember from how previous cycles have run, that you start out in an entry pool until the following Monday, and then you're in rookie league, and then after rookie league, then maybe you get to jump to another league or something like that. I don't believe you make jumps directly from entry pool to anywhere. I could be wrong on that front. But let's see. Burner Guy, 2148. What are the tiebreakers? I think it's head-to-head, there, Burner Guy. I had a better head-to-head record, I believe, against the other three teams. I can verify that in just a second. That's Grit, Haverhill, and Ankeny, okay? We can confirm that. I thought going into yesterday I was looking the best of that bunch, but we'll find out. Grit, okay. I didn't play Grit, okay? I didn't play the Grit Dimitri Park. Then Haverhill. Oh, they must have taken the last two games. I was up on them earlier, so maybe I wouldn't have made it out of there, okay? And then the other team was, where were they? I don't think they're in here either. The other team, hang on just a second, let me look. Okay, I need to be back over here. Hang on. Ankeny. Okay, Ankeny. Okay, let me see here. Bear with me. Okay, we'll get there. Is it here? One more. One more? One more? There we go. Okay, Ankeny. Yes, we tied up 3-3. Because I was up on them the last time I looked, 3-1, so they must have won the last two of theirs. So I was a little mistaken on that particular statement, but yeah, I probably would have stayed in relegation based on what I'm seeing here, because I did not come out that good against Haverhill. I did not play against the that odd team in there, and then Ankeny, I ended up 3-3. So hard to say. Hard to say. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know all the tiebreakers, but I know from having been told by the powers that be that head-to-head is the first tiebreaker, that you can depend on that one and take that one to the bank. So anyway, we only ended up one game away, but I'm not going to cry in my beer over it because, number one, I'm on a keto diet. I don't drink beer anyway because of the carbs. But I used to like my beer, okay? In fact, I still have a few favorites that maybe I'll try to take a sip of every now and then without feeling too guilty about it. But anyway, let me see here. We are just about ready to go take a look. Once I'm thoroughly done looking around the league, we were going to look at the playoffs. Let's look at the playoffs and see who's doing what in Diamond 360. My playoff tree is right here, okay? All right, okay, so my division-winning Cleveland Spiders are in the conference finals against the Sykesville Suns. The Sykesville Suns were in my division last season, not this season. So they are continuing their fine diamond run. They knocked out the Jack Pine Savages, who was a top 2 seed between them and the Low Country Gators. The Jack Pine Savages and the Low Country Gators were the top 2 seeds in the entire conference. And look at the top 2 seeds are gone. Wild cards are ruling this side of the table. Cleveland Spiders from the wild card, because they were the lowest seeded division winner, they have won a division series here. They won their wild card series over Gallifrey. And then they beat the Low Country 3-1. And now they're up against another wild card team in the Sykesville Suns. So there's a little bit of wild card magic that's taking place in our midst. And it doesn't look like the same thing is happening over on this other side of the table, because the Las Vegas Stacko Cakes made it out of the wild card over here, only to be put down by the Muscola Monsters, who are one of the top 2 seeds. The Beaumont Golden Gators, also from the wild card round, Santa Barbara Mapachos knocked them out, and they took that all the way to 5 games. And they are in their own conference final, and Muscola right now is leading them 1 game to zip. Okay, so that's what Diamond 360 is looking like. And I won't be part of this particular level of play for much longer. Tomorrow morning I will be down a notch in the gold tier, but hoping to make it back to diamond as absolutely soon as possible. And having been here 39 of the previous 41 seasons, damn it, I belong here. I'm a diamond guy. I am a diamond guy. I'm not going to take this demotion lightly. I'm going to fight to get myself back up into diamond next season, okay? So, let's go ahead. I think I might have 1 tournament left I need to spam. Ooh, I got 2 of them left. Ouch. Ace of Bronze, okay? 24, okay, I'm entry number 25 in that tournament. I'm not going to wait for that one. I'll come back. Wait a minute, I do have a second one. Okay. All right. But I still have 1 more to spam. I got my TWIP Friday Night Showdown already in the bank, so we'll be waiting on that one to come around. Let's go take a look at the theme team. There's that damned annoying sound again. Okay. It's some sort of a notification. I can't figure out where it's coming from, because I look at my bar and it doesn't tell me anything. It used to be Discord would cause that, but I took Discord down and the noises still continued. Okay. Alrighty, we got an Ace of Iron I need to spam here on my theme team, because these guys are my success story this week. And I'll show you a little something that I did, and I brought this up in yesterday's stream. Okay, Burner Guy says he thinks it's Discord. Okay, it might be. I took Discord down and the noises continued after I took Discord down and shut it off. Okay, it sounds like Discord though, doesn't it? Okay, here, these guys, look at this. Since yesterday, 42 packs. My Flames had 41 packs. That's only since yesterday's pack rip. So I'm pulling in packs like an absolute demon here. And if you think this is something, wait till you see what is on my packs only team. Yeesh. Okay, so I mean, like, we're already looking. We will have, by the time today's action is done, at the very, very least, we'll have about 150 packs. By the time all the drops are in, maybe even 160. We still have Monday all day to get through and all day Tuesday to get through. we might have so doggone many packs on Wednesday, I won't have time to open them all. Even if I started 2 hours early, I wouldn't have time to open them all. But let's take a look at the playoff tree here, because you see that my Redders won their division. They didn't quite make it to triple digits. We lost, I think, our last game or so, but we kind of made up for it since then. Here's what we're looking like in the league. And we look at the promotion tree here, or the playoff tree. The Toronto Playgrounds won their wild card, and I got to play them in the division series. I was kind of dreading that happening, because we played the Toronto Playgrounds. My Redders played the Playgrounds 7 games, and we only won 2 of them. But as everybody in this game knows, the postseason random number generator, otherwise known as the RNG, it's a different beast than it is in the regular season. Wild cards can ride magic like crazy. We saw that in the Diamond League that I was just showing you. 2 wild card teams are going for their side of the table's spot in the World Series, okay? 2 wild card teams are fighting each other, so there is going to be at least 1 wild card team in that World Series in Diamond 360. But right here, I was the top seed not only in the conference, but also in the entire league. I am enjoying home field advantage all the way through the playoffs. And I did pick up a secret weapon that I added yesterday, only after something cool happened with my research that I was doing thanks to StatHead and Baseball Reference. And I'll show you that perhaps in a bit, but I don't really have a screen set up to show that to you. So I'll wait until another day to show you how I get into StatHead to find out some of this cool stuff. Because it is really, really cool stuff, and I can't sing its praises enough. Anybody who loves statistics, loves looking up stuff, looking up, researching things, trying to figure out, okay, does this guy have a card that I can use on my theme team, okay? That sort of thing. And I'll show you my secret weapon that I brought in yesterday, okay? So, but I knocked out these Toronto Playgrounds 3-0. I swept them. After they took 5 games off of me out of 7 in the season series, I swept them. And the fact that I made it here to the conference finals, you know what that means? I'm getting promoted to silver, baby. I'm going up to silver with this outfit. But I get to play against a wild card team that knocked out the TTC Ed and Eddies, the Minnesota Twin Cities theme team. They and I are going after each other to see who makes it to the World Series in Bronze 272. Over here on this side of the table, the Princeton Moirocracy, they came up against the California Angels, who were one of the top 2 seeds, and they lost and took it to a Game 5, in fact, before the Angels knocked them out and moved on to the conference series. And this is just like that, our Diamond League, my Diamond League I was just looking at. The Canby Cabooses, they and the Angels were the top 2 seeds. So no wild cards from this side of the table have made it this far. But over here, the only wild card team that's left is this Minnesota team. So they have to knock me out in order to ride the wild card magic all the way to the World Series and possibly also to a trophy, which does happen frequently in postseason in this game. We found that out a long time ago. So California Angels leading the Canby Cabooses 1-0, and I get with my Redders to play against these Twin Cities theme team, or this Twin Cities theme team. Who do I have on my roster? Who's my secret agent? Let me show you who my secret agent is. My secret agent was in the starting rotation as the number 5 starter, and I had no idea that this guy was a Cincinnati Red until I pulled up, with the kind help of Katie Sharp at Baseball Reference. She had me on for a half hour of tutelage in showing me my way around, and it was already paid for with my subscription. She sent me an email, says, "Hey, would you like some lessons? I can give you 30 minutes of my time, and we can go through and show you some things that you may be looking for." So I told her, okay, one of the things I wanted to find was how to find Cincinnati Reds. Anybody who ever wore a Cincinnati Reds uniform. And we pulled up that list. It was alphabetical. And guess who was at the very, very top of that list? Are you ready for this? Look down here in middle relief. Mr. Red Ames. That is a frickin' Reds theme team card. He pitched for the Reds for a couple of seasons. I never knew that. I never had any idea of that. I went out and bought this Red Ames card. About the same time I could have bought Diamond David Justice for my outfield and given Bobby Tolan a break and put him on the bench. I decided to improve my pitching. And I think it happened just in the nick of time. That Red Ames did his thing, and he's really, really helped me out. But you can see he's had a little bit of a rough go. He's only doing a 6.39 ERA. I need to catch up with chat because I'm really falling behind here. Okay, Burner Guy's thinking that the sound is Discord. Okay. Oh, Twan LX, you started in silver the first Monday in Perfect Team. Okay, so I went straight to bronze then. After the first entry pool, then they seeded us into different leagues. Okay, that's what it was. And the lower teams got to go through rookie league, but I was in one of the higher ones. I even bypassed stone and iron, and I went straight to bronze. And then I went straight to silver, then straight to gold, then straight to diamond. You know what? That is a better thought there, Twan LX. I can see it now. Okay? And I think the Discord sounds are going away. Okay? No wonder you're not winning bronze tournaments this weekend. There you go. Possibly so there, Twan LX. You saw that one, didn't you? But I've only been entering bronze tournaments with my Flames, not with the other two teams. They're in iron tournaments, and they're winning their share of packs too. But we had, 41 packs came in yesterday. 8 of them got open. So I started today with 33, and I'm already sitting on, 42 or 43 now? Let me look at this for a second. Okay. Well, no, this is my number 2 team, and they're in the middle of some packs. Okay, I've got a sim coming up. Let's see how my first game in the conference finals comes out. But any way you shake it, I am 4-0 in the postseason. I won 7-1 over the Minnesota Twin Cities theme team. Okay, my Koufax pulled in a playoff win, his second of the playoffs. So we were glad to see that. You probably saw where I was running a 4-man rotation, which is pretty much the, shall we say, de rigueur of OOTP playoffs, and that's to run a 4-man playoff or a 4-man pitching staff for rotation purposes. And the reason for that is there are so many off days that you don't get on a regular basis in the World Series. You do have travel days built into the playoffs, and that means plenty of time for a 4-man staff to get rested up. So this was the second time around for Koufax. See, it was his second start in the playoffs. He led the entire league and conference in wins with 20 wins. He got the 1,000 perfect point achievement for most pitching wins. But look who's right behind him. Gentleman Jim Bunning. Okay? 19-9 there. Tom Seaver, Tom Terrific, came in 17-13. He was either terrific or he was lousy. Because out of 33 starts, he had decisions in 30 of those 33 starts. So he was a 17-game winner. Jose Rijo, the perfect card, I might add, that I picked up a little later in the season, because he only had 28 starts, these other guys had been in the rotation the entire season until I added Rijo later after I got him. That's the tournament edition Jose Rijo. That's a perfect card. So once Red Ames gets out of the bullpen here for the playoffs, starting next season and in silver, I'm going to have a pitching staff, a pitching rotation of all perfect cards. A pitching rotation of 100s up and down the line, top to bottom. I don't have any perfects in my bullpen except for right now. I got Red Ames in there, but he's, let's see, 639. Has he done anything in the playoffs at all? I'm going to click on his card and take a look. I'm just curious. Okay, there's a playoff game right there. And he, ugly, ugly, ugly. Gave up 3 earned runs. Oh, no. No, he was player of the game in this one. He was player of the game. That was a starting rotation start. Okay, his first start. Okay, there we go. His first start, he ended up with like a 15-something ERA. So he really sucked out loud his first start. And his second start, that he was player of the game. That's what the star is. I had to rack my memory banks to figure out that the star meant player of the game. But he only gave up 3 earned runs and 12 ground balls versus 6 fly balls, 32 batters faced, 117 pitches, and brought his ERA down from 14, almost 15, down to a little over 6 1/3. So he's only had 2 appearances for me so far, but the second one was by far the best. So we're glad to see that a card that I had no idea could belong on a Reds theme team was so easy to get hold of. I mean, like I only paid like $30K for this card. Look at right here. His L10 is only 36. I only paid, I think, 32 or 33 for him, which was under L10. So Red Ames is now on my Redders. Okay, so we are happy to use that card. Now, let me go back into Baseball Reference sometime, and I'll see if I can find some other perfect cards that I can use on my team. I mean, like, I already know that I can use Perfect Ted Kluszewski, but he might be a pipe dream because he's a Plat 2 or Plat 4 card, and just about all of those perfect cards are locked up already because they went towards completing the Platinum missions. It's the same thing with, I believe, Wade Hoyt, who was he was Platinum 2. So he might be a bit of a pipe dream too. I don't think I'll ever get hold of any Wade Hoyt cards, but that's another story. So it's either, what was it, Wade Hoyt? Give me a moment here. I can tell you who it was. If it wasn't, no, it was Paul Derringer. Paul Derringer was the Plat 2. Wade Hoyt is not a Plat 2, so he is going to be more reachable than any of the 3 perfects I had left on my hit list. But I have to go through Baseball Reference and go top to bottom, A through Z, the list of people who have ever played a Reds uniform and say, I didn't know that guy played. Good grief. Was Babe Ruth actually a Red? No, he wasn't. But imagine running into a card like that you had no idea was a Red if you didn't know your baseball history, in fact, as well as you thought you did. So you find some surprises like this Red Ames card. So I went out and got him, and he has been pretty doggone good for me. So Red Ames was my secret agent and my secret weapon, and he is sitting in middle relief for me right now. And we won our first playoff game, and we only have about 4.5 minutes to our next one. But we only have about 15, 20 minutes. I don't know if we're going to have time for any historical happenings today. In fact, it's about time for our next ad break. So why don't we go ahead and take one last ad break. I was going to try to fit 3 of them in, but so let's only do one more, and we'll be done with it. And we'll take a quick look around team number 3, and then we'll have ourselves a giveaway at the end of the stream, because we don't have very, very long today to go. I was planning on going to 5 o'clock, anywhere between 5 and 5:10 or 5:15, somewhere in that neck of the woods. And then I was going to pass the ball over to Nurse Bainco. Okay, so one more ad break, and I promise we are done for the day, and we shall be right back after this word from our sponsors. Hang on, please. Okay, gang, we are back. I heard the pretzel music come back on, so that told me it was time for us to continue our action here. So let's go ahead and okay, hang on a second. I was looking at the lineups and showing you that Pete Rose led the team in batting. In fact, he led the entire league in batting with a 338 average. And in this particular lineup, hang on a second, here we go. Here we are. So he was there at 338. David Concepcion right behind him at 296. Joey Votto batting 283. Griffey Jr., who ended up as a fire. Ken Griffey Jr. at 283. And Ernie Lombardi, 279. So my two catchers, one of them did well, and JB was stuck on the interstate. So he was a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure that he will have a much more successful season next time around, hopefully in silver. So we will see how we do in silver, because we've already earned promotion with this team by making it to the final four, so to speak. We're in the conference finals. That means after we won our division series, we're automatically going to be in silver come tomorrow morning. So we'll see how these guys fare in that particular venture. Let's get out of here. And I promised you I was going to show you what was going on with my packs only team as far as packs went. I don't think you're ready to see this number. This is a redonkulous number that they've picked up only since yesterday's pack rip. Okay? Wait till you see this. And we're adding drops as we talk. See there? 72 packs since yesterday. From pack sales, or from card sales that I drew out of packs yesterday, we're already up to 72 packs. Yikes. So, like, we're going to have so doggone many packs come Wednesday. It's going to defy imagination. In fact, I'm already planning on not having enough time to open them all. And we'll maybe might have to have an extra stream in there sometime to get all my packs opened up, for crying out loud. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to spam me up. Oh, there's another pack just came in from a drop. Let me hit an Iron Best of 5 here while I'm in the neighborhood. And we'll see what happened with my packs only team. And I've got some good news to report on them. They're not in the playoffs, but they survived. And this was about all I could ask for with a packs only team. We ended up immediately after getting promoted from iron up to bronze. I was expecting a quick slap down back to iron. Didn't happen. We only ended up 10 games under 500. And how did that come out? And how did that shake out with the league in terms of promotion and relegation? Here I am down here, rather low in the table, but that 76 and 86 is 6 full games above the drop zone. So I survived bronze very, very well with this packs only team. And we are hoping to see them continue to do well this coming season. Tomorrow morning they are back in bronze, and they won't get sent back down to iron, which is what I was dead pipe cinch perfect. I was certain that they were going to be down in iron on the following Monday morning, but no, that's not going to be the case this particular time. So anyway, there are only 4 teams got relegated too. So had more teams gotten relegated, I probably would have been caught in that mess, but I wasn't. So I'll be back in bronze, and we'll get to play around in there. But that 72 pack number, now 73, was what I wanted to bring to your attention, because they've also been doing pretty well with tournaments. But I started out after pack sales yesterday, or card sales yesterday. After I sold all the cards that I had to sell, I bought 52 or 50 some packs right off the bat. I had 50 some thousand in the bank. And instead of investing money in a perfect pack, which I very well could have done, I went ahead and bought a slew of standard packs. Because I think my chances of getting a decent card that's worth something is better than if I put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. So I was glad to see that. Yep. Nice number of packs there, Cubs fan Steve, right? 73 now packs. And I've only picked those up since yesterday. You take a look at my market transaction history here and you can see the sad tale. There's my 4 drops today. Okay, I quick sold a bunch of cards after I got rid of all my extra bronzes and irons. Then here, let's see. I bought a pack there, bought another, let's see, there's another, this is from last night now, last night's drops that I got from the OOTP channel. They were giving away multiple drops, like a whole big bunch of, right there. 53 packs is what I bought based on my card sales. Okay, 53 packs to start with. And then after that, it was a case of buy one here, buy one there, and then let drops take care of the rest. So yeah, we got our pockets filled with packs yesterday on this particular team. So yeah, they've got 73 packs. I've got 40 some on each of the other 2. So we're already sitting at 150, for crying out loud. I think we're gonna be over 200 by the time Wednesday gets here, which won't exactly break my heart, but such is the life of a pack rat. Like, and then I use that term in 100% seriousness. I am a pack rat. That's why I like to spam tournaments. It's because I'll tell you what, packs are the lifeblood of a player that likes to spend as little money as possible in the game. Okay? I mean, I have invested money in beefing up tournament teams. Okay? At the beginning of the game cycle, I've spent money to get tournament teams built. Okay? And that's it. So I'll be doing the same thing in Perfect Team 24. I'll invest some more money up front and put that into tournament team building and not use them to buy cards from my main teams, my 3 mains. Or I should say my main and my 2 alts. So 3 teams are going to be running basically on their own fumes. And then we'll see how the tournament route goes and see if they can win some packs from which we get more cards, more revenue, more packs, more revenue, more cards, that sort of thing. So I'm really, really tickled that I chose to do that this game cycle, because look what it has done for me. I've won more tournaments this game cycle than I have in any other game cycle. I've won more drops than any other game cycle, mostly because I've got my 2nd and 3rd teams plugged into getting their own drops now, okay? I've got them set up just in time for Perfect Team 24, so we are ready to become absolute pack demons coming into a Perfect Team 24, okay? D. Goyce is saying all of his tournament teams have been a fountain of sadness this weekend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that, D. Goist. Let me see here. What else am I missing in chat? Okay. That's about it. But, yeah. But Twan LX is saying no wonder he's not winning bronze tournaments. It's only my flames that run bronze, okay? And before we figured out that the reason that nobody was winning any bronze tournaments was because of that one guy who I still have never heard officially how the stuff worked out, because the last I heard they were looking into it. That one those MGs or whatever that were spamming every bronze tournament that came down the pike with their own teams, and they were winning just about every tournament. So So I think I haven't seen them around anymore. So I think they've been dealt with in some way, shape, or form. But there again, I've not heard anything official, so I have no way of knowing exactly what happened. And in fact, I don't need to know. I don't need to know whatever happened to whoever was doing that. I don't need to know that. All I know is I don't see those teams around anymore. They're not in my way. I can go in and spam away and not have to worry about running into an MG here or an MG there. It's not looking too bad. So anyway, I'd say we're just about ready. Why do we go ahead and get ourselves into a position we can start our 25 pack giveaway, okay? Because I need to give away some packs so you guys can start catching up with this old fart in the pack collection department. 25 packs would not hurt your efforts at all, okay? So let's get ourselves into that. I have to get to OBS to do that. Bear with me a secundo. And here we go. So, there's that picture, the picture of the baseball glove. I forgot to get rid of that. In case you missed it yesterday, I got to show you this. A Facebook friend of mine is an assistant principal at Bath County High School in Kentucky, just east of Lexington. And a kid that plays catcher on the Bath County baseball team had his glove, his catcher's mitt, embroidered with a Bible verse. Okay? Here it is, and I can show it to you real quick before we have the giveaway. Okay? There's the Bible verse. It's short and it's sweet, and it's very much pertinent and very appropriate for somebody who wants to be good at being a catcher. Okay? What does that verse say? 4 words. Straight out of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not steal. Is that perfect or what? Thou shalt not steal is the Bible verse on the back of this kid's catcher mitt. It's just funnier than all hell. So anyway, I had to take a picture of that and show it off. And I showed it off yesterday. I'm showing it off today before I actually go and kill it. Okay? That picture is now no longer in OBS. And yes, I do want to get rid of it, so it's gone. Now, here's how the giveaway is going to work. Up here in the upper left-hand corner of your Twitch screen, you're going to see the giveaway starting. And the way to get into the giveaway is by one of 2 methods. Exclamation point enter or exclamation point ticket. Don't use both of them, it'll kick you out. Don't put a number after the command or that will kick you out as well. Exclamation point ticket, that's it. Exclamation point enter, and that's it. Don't do both of them, only do one. Because if you do both of them, you get kicked out. So we are about ready to get in there. Let me get my giveaway started up here. Bear with me a second. And okay, there's the giveaway part of Stream Elements, and I'm going to copy over last week's giveaway with all of its pictures and wordage and everything. So we are getting ready to start the giveaway. So when you see it start in the upper left-hand corner of this Twitch window, then exclamation point enter or exclamation point ticket. One or the other, not both. And do not put a number after the command. I don't care what Stream Elements says in the chat. Pay no attention to the Stream Elements. All it's doing is telling you when the giveaway starts. Okay, here we go. We are ready to get her going, and 25 standard packs to the winner of this drawing starting now. Okay, we're going to wait until we hit about 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the timer, because I started with about 40 seconds into the time elapsed. We have 8 entries so far. 97 people in chat. We should have a bunch more entries than just 9. We're going to go until that timer hits 240. You'll be able to see the timer up in that upper left-hand corner up there. You can see the timer up there. When it hits about 2 minutes and 40 seconds, that's when I will be closing it. Okay, we're up to 13 entries. Dr. Dynastic is the latest one in there. Mad Mutz is in there. Biku's Y, our gentleman friend from Alabama. Degoist, Mr. Ree, a multiple winner. Tycho Lure is in there. 39 Cobra, another multiple time winner. Radman 999, McGriff 4 Hall, yes, okay. All you folks are in the giveaway. We're up to 14 entries. M&T. There's Cubs fan 23 Steve. He is a multiple time winner. Okay, we need some more entries. The people that have already entered are saying, no, don't anybody else enter. I want to have a better chance of winning. Because the more people that enter, that lowers the chances for the people that are in. 15 entries, and we have about, let's see, 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go on the giveaway. We're up to 16 entries. Uber Reese is in there. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is now closed. Now, 19 entries in the giveaway, and somebody's going to walk out of here with 25 standard packs. And the winner is... $39 Cobra, another multiple winner. Congrats to 39 Cobra. You have just won 25 standard packs courtesy of Out of the Park Baseball. Okay, so thank you so much for everybody entering today. Congrats big time to 39 Cobra. He now you're a multiple winner. Are we going to use the same account you've been using before? Okay. Are we still going to go with that account? Let me check and see. Okay. Are we going to go with the same one? Okay, let me see here. Bear with me a second. 39 Cobra. Okay, I'm opening up our Whisper history here. And I think, yeah, you want to use the same account as before? You want to use the same account as before? Yep, same account, 39 Cobra. Got it. Okay, well, thanks a lot, everybody. And what we're going to do before we send you off and say goodbye to everybody, I'm going to get a raid started here. So we're going to go, I'm going to go check and see and make doubly sure that Nersha Bainco is out there. Okay? Let me see if Nersha is up with his stream yet. I'm pretty sure he will be. Yes, he is. He is. Okay, we're going to be doing a raid over to Nersha Bainco with his Major League Manager MLM stream. And let me get that started and we will get going here. Oops, typo there. Okay. Okay, everybody. So you'll see the raid starting up in the chat area. And in the meantime, thanks everybody for spending an hour with the old fart today. We appreciate it very, very much. And we will look forward to seeing everybody on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time for our next pack gripping session. And as already advertised, we're going to have a boatload of packs. So hopefully we'll have some people on here that need to have some of those cards that I'll be selling off. So anyway, in the meantime, this is Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. We'll catch up with everybody later, and we'll hopefully see you on Wednesday, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. In the meantime, bye-bye, and give Nersha all the Gorgo love that you can. Take care now, and bye-bye.